what animal is most closely related to humans? When you think of animals that are closely related to humans, what comes to mind? Maybe dogs or dolphins, or maybe your pet lizard. But none of those animals are actually our closest living relatives. That honor goes to the chimpanzee. The common chimpanzee, or chimp, is a species of great ape native to the forests and jungles of tropical Africa. Although chimps may look like furry, human-like creatures straight out of a 19th century novel, they're actually our closest living relatives. Genetically speaking, chimps share around 98.8% of our DNA. They are so similar to us, in fact, that scientists have been able to take skin cells from chimps and successfully grow them into human embryos. But don't get too freaked out just yet. Just because scientists can doesn't mean they should, and it hasn't happened. Despite how similar we are to chimps, though, there are still some pretty big differences between us. For example, chimps typically have a gestation period of around 230 days, while humans have a gestation period of around 280 days. Baby chimps can walk within hours after being born, while human babies can't even hold their heads up. Although chimps are our closest living relatives, we didn't evolve from them. Instead, we share a common ancestor. This means that somewhere in the past, there was a population of early apes. Some of the population's members eventually became extinct, but some went on to become the chimps we know today. Other members of this population went on to become the bonobos we know today, and yet other members went on to become us. So exactly how long ago did we last share a common ancestor with chimps? A 2018 genetic study concluded that it was more recent than previously thought. Around 13 million years ago, this common ancestor probably looked something like an early version of Australopithecus afarensis, an early relative of modern humans who lived in Africa around 4 million years ago. Over time, this common ancestor split into multiple different species. One of these was the lineage leading to modern chimps and bonobos, and the other was the lineage leading to gorillas and us. Eventually, the gorilla lineage split off, leaving us and the chimps down a similar evolutionary path. Even though we share a recent common ancestor with chimps, we obviously don't look or behave much like them. In fact, based on skeletal evidence, scientists believe that around 200,000 years ago, humans and chimps diverged from each other significantly in terms of behavior. During this time, chimps began to knuckle walk, which is the act of walking on the knuckles of the hands and the toes. Humans, meanwhile, started to walk upright on 2 legs instead of on all 4 limbs. Despite this major difference, humans and chimps do share some behavioral similarities. Both humans and chimps use tools, although the complexity of these tools varies widely. Chimpanzees use sticks to fish for termites and use leaves as tools to collect water. Humans, well, we use hammers, although not to hit our enemies with, at least I hope not. We also have language. Chimps communicate using a variety of calls and gestures, while humans have developed complex language systems that allow us to communicate abstract ideas across vast distances and time periods, and both humans and chimps practice some forms of altruism. Chimps have been observed grooming each other's infants, playing with each other, and sharing food. Humans, well, we have religions built around helping others. So clearly our similarities with chimps run deeper than our differences. But even though chimps are our closest living relatives, we shouldn't anthropomorphize them. Anthropomorphism is the act of attributing human characteristics, or emotions, to non-human animals. Even though we might think chimps are acting altruistic, we really can't know what's going on in their minds. It could be that they're simply following social norms established by their primate peers. Chimps are wonderful animals who teach us a lot about ourselves. But ultimately, we have to remember that not little hairy humans who happen to live in zoos or in the wild. They're unique creatures who deserve our respect and admiration for simply being chimpanzees. So what should we talk about next? Please let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. See ya.